Hello Skybox community, Coach Steven here with another great on-demand workout for you today. If you have not already warmed up, please feel free to press pause on this video and do one of your own personal favorite warm-ups, or check out something that we have on our on-demand page and come back when you are ready. The name of the game today is F-Bomb, one of my favorite formats that we do here at Skybox. What you're going to need, a set of dumbbells. If you have options at home, we recommend something around that bicep curl weight. So F-Bomb, the way this is going to break down, we have 3 circuits of work that we are going to cycle through each circuit for 3 rounds. How we're going to break down the rounds, we've got a 2-minute AMRAP. So 2 minutes, as many rounds as possible, focusing on 2 strength moves. As soon as that 2 minutes is up, we are going to go directly into 2 minutes of steady cardio. So back and forth for 3 rounds, 12 minutes of straight work. You are going to quickly realize why we call this one F-Bomb. All right, let's get started. I'm going to go over that first section with you, and then we're just going to hit the ground running. So your first AMRAP, we're going to cycle through some Spider-Man crunches for 8 per side, so we're going for 16 total, and then we're going to go right into a kneeling press to tricep extension. So those Spider-Man crunches, I'm just going to switch my mat around here for you. We're going to be on a low plank. So low plank position, we're going to be on our forearms, dropping our hips. We have a nice straight line down our back, and we're going to bring that knee to the outside of our elbow. So from the profile view here, so nice and long in that low plank position, bringing that knee to that elbow. Nice line down your back, feeling your belly button being pulled up into your spine. So we're going to get 8 per side, or 16 total there. From there, we're just going to go up onto our knees. We are going to grab our set of dumbbells. We're going to start by locking them together, starting at about chest height. We're going to press that weight overhead and then go into a nice tricep extension. So we've got to press into that tricep extension from the side. Right here, I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm keeping a nice tight core, so protecting my lower back, pressing into that tricep extension. We're going to go for that for 8 reps. So we're going to cycle through that Spider-Man crunch and that kneeling press, the tricep extension, for 2 minutes. Then we're going to go into 2 minutes of steady cardio. So what we've got going on right now is some dumbbell toe taps. So you're going to drop 1 dumbbell to the ground, and we're going to maintain this pace for 2 minutes. Now, if you have other cardio options at home, if you've got a bike, if you've got a treadmill, if you've got a jump rope, absolutely switch that in, but just something that you can maintain for 2 minutes, getting that heart rate nice and elevated. So as soon as that first 2 minutes is up, we're going to go right back into that AMRAP. We've got 3 rounds of work ahead of us. Super excited to do this workout with you. What I will recommend is pace yourself. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Keep in mind that you have 12 minutes of straight work, so we don't want to come out of the game too hot. All right? I've got the timer for you. I will let you know where you are at all times. So starting off with that Spider-Man crunch, I'm just going to pop off screen so I can turn my timer on. All right, here we go. We are on the ground. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. All right, so we're on the floor. We've got that Spider-Man crunch for 16 total. Dropping your hips down so you have a nice line down your back. Driving that knee to that elbow. Think about taking a nice inhaled breath in that plank. Exhaling as you drive that knee to that elbow. So just find a pace that you can maintain, because I don't want you to take any rests during the 2 minutes. I just want you to keep knocking out those reps. Once you get your 16 total on that Spider-Man crunch, you have a nice transition right up onto your knees. We're going to grab that dumbbells, lock them together. We're going to press overhead, going for that press to tricep extension. Now, a couple things in this movement. Keep those shoulders out of your ears as you press that weight overhead. We don't want to disconnect them. We want to keep them locked in place so we have that support of the weight while it's overhead. When you go into that tricep extension, drive those elbows together. They should be pointing forward like headlights of a car as you push through the back of your arm, okay? All the while in this position, keeping a nice tight glute, keeping a nice tight core, so you're supporting your entire body with this movement. We have 35 seconds left on this. You're gonna get your 8 of this kneeling press the tricep extension, and then we're gonna go right back into that Spider-Man crunch. All right, you're gonna keep working until I tell you to stop. We've got 2 minutes on this, so you're trying to get through as many rounds as you can in this 2 minutes. We have 13 seconds left, and then we're gonna get up onto our feet. We're gonna have that dumbbell on the ground, and we're gonna go for those toe taps. All right, here we go in 5. Here it is in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're on those toe taps now. We're going for 2 minutes of steady cardio here. Now, while you're in these toe taps, I want you to think, again, nice tight core. Don't let your body lean away from the weight. Really just try and stay on top of it as you're tapping that dumbbell. This is steady cardio, so it doesn't have to be at a sprinting pace, all right? But it's something that you can maintain for 2 minutes. Like I mentioned earlier before we started, if you've got something at home, piece of cardio equipment or something that's one of your favorites, use it. Whatever you've got, but you have to go for 2 minutes, all right? Keep that core nice and tight. We have 1:12 left. After this, we're gonna go right back into that AMRAP. So there is no rest during this 12 minutes of work. We are just working for the entire time. All right, we've got 1 minute left on this. Just maintaining that speed. We're just getting started. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. If you want to jazz this up, maybe you want to work on some agility. Maybe you want to go in a circle as you tap your foot. Now, if you are doing these toe taps, I want you to be very deliberate on how you're tapping that dumbbell. Don't just shuffle your feet around. Tap that dumbbell each time, all right? We've got 25 seconds. You are not stopping, and we're going right back into that 2 minute AMRAP. What I want you to do is just pick up wherever you left off. So if you finished all those kneeling presses, the tricep extensions, then we're starting with that Spider-Man crunch. But it's 2 minutes, steady work, keep going. We've got 5, go for 3, go for 2, go for 1, good. All right, we're back into that 2 minute AMRAP, right back into it. So I ended on that kneeling press, the tricep extension. So I'm gonna start right back in with my Spider-Man crunch. We've got that low plank, driving those knees to the outside, really feeling a lot of oblique work. A lot of oblique work in this movement, going for 16, pulling that belly button into your spine so your core is nice and engaged, all right? You're working for 2 minutes. Now this is at your own pace, but I do want you to find a little bit of quickness to it, all right? It is only 2 minutes. Our rep count is very low today, so I really want you pushing yourself and working for the entire time, all right? Again, with that press the tricep extension, keep those shoulders out of your ears, keep those elbows pointed forward, all right? Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, so you're supporting your body. We've got 1 minute left, no one stops, all right? We've got 1 minute left on the clock, and then we're gonna go right back in to those toe taps. So just giving you a little profile view on this movement. I have my glutes squeezed, my core is engaged. All right, I'm starting those dumbbells just above my chest, pressing up into that tricep extension. Now, at home, if the dumbbells that you're using, maybe the weight isn't good for this movement for you, you can always drop down to a single dumbbell here. Same movement, that press up, driving those elbows forward, all right? Don't just default to a single dumbbell though. It should be challenging. Again, we're only going for reps of 8 today. All right, what do we got? We've got 10 seconds left on the clock, and then we're gonna go right back in to those dumbbell toe taps. Here we go, 5, in 3, 2, 1, here you go. All right, we're back up, everyone's back up, and we're going on to those toe taps again. Now, if you're watching, I only had 5 seconds left in that clock, but you know what, I was still on the ground, and I'm still trying to get a few more of those Spider-Man crunches. Just because you have a couple seconds left on the clock does not mean that you start working. All right, so we're in those toe taps. Maybe this round, we pick up that tempo just a little bit. We're warmed up, we know what the movement is, and we're gonna go. We're 30 seconds in. Again with this movement, tight core. Stay over the weight so you're not leaning back to tap it, all right? Very deliberate with those toe taps, tapping the dumbbell each time. All right, we're gonna keep going on. We gotta keep moving with this. Nice job at home, we're just getting started. Just getting started. I love formats where you don't have any rest because you don't need it. It just distracts you from the task at hand. We're gonna stay focused today. We have less than a minute. Less than a minute on these toe taps, and then we're going right back in to a final round of that 2-minute AMRAP. Picking up wherever you left off, and first trip of the day. I'm sure there will be plenty more. All right, we've got 40 seconds on this. Still focused, still maintaining that steady speed. I don't want you to stop. So whatever cardio that you're doing right now, slow it down. If you need to take a little bit of rest, I would prefer you just to slow your tempo down than to stop the movement completely, right? That's not what we're here for today. We're here for 12 straight minutes of work. All right, we've got 13 seconds, random time to give you, left on the clock. And then we're going right back into that AMRAP, picking up wherever you left off. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, we're back on the ground, let's go. 2 minutes, 4 minutes of work ahead of us before we earn that first rest. Now I had a couple more Spider-Man crunches to go, so I'm gonna pick up with that Spider-Man crunch. As you start to get fatigued, stay close, pay close attention to what your body is doing. You don't want to check out. You want to be connected to every movement your body is completing. All right, we're going for that 16 of those Spider-Man crunches, right into 8 of those kneeling presses to tricep extension. Before you perform the movement, check in. Is your butt squeezed? Is your core nice and tight? Are your shoulders out of your ears? There's a lot of checkpoints that you should be checking in with to make these movements successful. Let's talk about some breath work. All right, take a nice breath at the bottom of this movement. Breathe in through the nose, hold it, exhale as you press through your triceps. Bah, nice. All right, we have less than a minute, and then we're gonna go into our final set of those dumbbell toe taps. Nice job with this. You still have 45 seconds of work. You should be blasting through these 2 minutes. All right, blasting through these reps, trying to get as many as possible. Keep moving, we've got 30 seconds. We've got 30 seconds. Once you get your 8 or 16 of that movement, you're going right on to the next. I do not want you to rest at all until that clock is completely finished. All right, we have less than 20, and then we're gonna get back up on our feet, and we're gonna finish out with another 2 minutes of those dumbbell toe taps. Very nice, very nice. Here we go in 5, keep working. No one stops until I tell you to. In 3, 2, 1, here it is. Everyone's up. Everyone's up. Going back to those toe taps. This is our final 2 minutes here. Final 2 minutes before you earn that first rest. Feeling good. Body's getting nice and warm. Start to get into that groove of the workout. Appreciate all of you signing on today and taking some time out of the day for yourself. All right? We are 30 seconds in. We are 30 seconds in. Almost there. Just keep that pace. Like I mentioned before, if you need to, you feel like you need a rest, just drop your tempo down. Drop your tempo down. I don't want anyone stopping. No one needs to stop. All right, we're almost done with our first full minute. Just stay focused and enjoy the process. Enjoy this feeling of moving your body around. All right, where are we at? We've got 1 minute left. We've got 1 minute left. You're gonna keep pushing because you do not need to stop. You do not need to stop yet. Come on, we're doing this together. Doing this together. Keep that core nice and tight. Pay attention to your breathing. We have 45 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit and go for some circles with those toe taps. All right, keep it moving. What do we have? 30 seconds. You do not need to stop. Come on, I'm here for you. I'm cheering you on. We're feeling good. We're gonna keep working. Keep working, 20 more seconds. Go. No one stops. No one stops until I tell you. 15. Keep moving. Keep moving. Nice job with this. Here we go. We've got 10. Here we go. 5. Keep going. Couple more. Couple more. 3. Couple more. 2. Couple more. 1. Bam! All right. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's take a second. Let's collect our breath. Get it in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's grab some water before we go on to that second circuit. I'm gonna pop off camera to grab my water. All right, I'm back. All right, very nice. All right, next circuit, what do we got? We have some back flies into a blast off push-up. My personal favorite push-up. So, we've got that back fly. Let's set ourselves up. We're gonna start off grounding our feet. You do a slight bend in the knees so you're glued to the floor. Rotate those knees out, open up your hips, push your hips back like a nice deadlift position. So I have a nice flat line down my back. I'm gonna rotate my dumbbells so they're facing each other. Nice bend in my elbow, opening up, nice and wide, all right? So we're here, we're hinged back. I have a lot of connection to my glutes and hamstrings, maintaining that upper body position as we go into our back fly. So we've got that for rep of 8. Now we're gonna go into some blast off push-ups. So blast off push-ups, you're gonna start in that tall plank position. You're gonna push back into your hips and blast forward. Good, nice breath on the way down. Exhale as you push yourself back. You can always modify and drop to your knees in that push-up, all right? Either version you do, keep your elbows rotated towards your side so they're not shooting straight out, right? That's gonna keep your shoulders out of your ears and it's gonna put most of the work into your chest. From there, we've got 2 minutes of lateral bounce. So that side shuffle, tapping down. 2 minutes of this, of steady lateral bounce. When you tap down, try and get your back nice and flat so we're not rounding our spine, all right? We've got 2 minutes on of each. I'm gonna get my clock set up for us. All right, here we go. We're going for 2 minutes, starting on that back fly, going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm just gonna bring this closer to me so I can see it. All right, so we're on that back fly. We're gonna find that nice hinged position. Our hips get pushed back. As our hips get pushed back, our back stays nice and flat so we're not rounding our spine. You're gonna maintain that slight curve in your elbow as you open that weight up nice and wide. Notice how as I open up, I'm not picking up my upper body. So your upper body stays where it is so you can really maximize that back contraction. Once you get your 8, we're right down onto the ground, going into that blast off push-up. So we start in that tall plank, push back into your hips, blast forward. We're going for 8 of this. As you push yourself away, don't let those shoulders creep up into your ears. Keep them down, all right? Again, that modification. Push back, drop to your knees as you go into that push-up. Now, if you're doing push-ups on your knees, great. It is a great way to build up that strength and that technique for your push-ups. What I don't want you to do, though, is tabletop your body. So we're not here. All right, I want you to think about squeezing your glutes, keeping a nice flat line down your back into that push-up. So we're maximizing that chest work. All right, we've got 35 seconds left, cycling through this back fly and that blast off push-up. When you're in this back fly, I want you to feel that connection to your lower body every time you open up those weights, all right? Nice connection to your lower body, so we're protecting our back. I've got a nice tight core as I'm in this position as well. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna hit those lateral bounds for 2 minutes. Keep going, couple more reps. Here we go in 3, in 2, in 1, nice. All right, so we're on that lateral bound now. We're going right into it. There is no rest today. No rest today because you do not need it. All right, find your tempo, find your pace, and let's stick with it. All right, you got a nice little shuffle here. As you tap down, I'm just gonna show you from the side there so you can see my back. As you shuffle, I'm sinking into my hips, keeping my back nice and flat so I'm not rounding my spine, all right? We're on this for 2 minutes. So you're finding that tempo, you're finding that pace that you can maintain, because I do not want you to stop. As I mentioned in that first circuit, if you find you can't maintain that speed, just drop it down a little bit, all right? I'd rather you dial back the intensity just a little bit than stop altogether, all right? We're already almost through this 2 minutes. See, time flies when you don't have rest. All right, we've got 1 minute. We've got 1 minute left. You should really be feeling the outside of your butt on this. You should be feeling your hamstrings engaged. Really nice job with this. This is one of my personal favorite cardio movements because it's low impact and you can do this without really hurting yourself. It's nice and easy but super effective. Also, if you live above somebody, it's a good way to do cardio that's quiet so you're not really jumping. All right, if that shuffle is a little too much for you today, you can always step out into these lateral squats, all right? Your choice, but you're gonna maintain it for 2 minutes. All right, we have 15 seconds on the clock, then we're gonna go right back into that 2-minute AMRAP wherever you left off. So I finished off my back flies. I'm gonna head right into my blast off push-up. Here we go for 3, for 2, for 1, nice. All right, we're back on that AMRAP. Wherever you are, that's where you're starting. So you may not be at the same spot that I am, and that's all right. This is our own fitness journey today and every day. So I'm on that blast off push-up. Again, keeping those elbows slightly rotated towards your side. So this is what I mean by that. When you go into a push-up, what you want to try to avoid is that arm straight out. If that's how you're doing your push-up, you're probably feeling a lot of work in your shoulders. So what I want you to do, just round those elbows more towards your side. I like to think of a nice triangle position between my head and my elbows, all right? So keep that in mind as you're going into that push-up, as you push yourself away, keeping those shoulders out of your ears, all right? Once you get your 8 of each, you just keep going. You just keep going because we still have 1 minute 5 left in this AMRAP. Keep moving. Nice breath on the way down. Exhale as you push back into that push-up. Nice. Keep moving. We have less than a minute. A couple things about that back fly. Now, what you want to avoid with this back fly is bringing the weights up at a 90-degree angle. So look at the difference between here and here. I'm opening up those weights nice and wide. They're like wings of a bird while still maintaining a nice curve in that elbow, all right? And when you open that weight up, don't open it up too high. Think right in line with your back, the center of your back. All right, we have 12 seconds left on this AMRAP, and then we're gonna go right into that 2 minutes of those lateral bounds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, here it is, make the switch. Drop those weights, we're getting up from that push-up, we're going for another 2 minutes. You may be starting to realize why we call this one F-bomb. This is a Coach Melissa format. Also, if you've taken class with Coach Melissa, you know again why this is called the F-bomb. All right, we're hitting that tempo. Maybe you want to increase that speed just a little bit. We're in our second round. We only have 1 more round after this. Your body is fully warmed up. We're here to work. That's why you signed on today. So push yourself. just a little bit more. A little bit more. If you happen to be counting reps in this, maybe try to beat that rep count from that last round. We have 1:10 on this. Check in with your back. As we get fatigued, sometimes our form or our technique starts to fall apart. But it is the most important when you are tired that you pay attention to what your body is doing. We're not just here picking up weights and putting them down. There's a lot of thought that has to go into all of these movements to make them successful. All right, 45 seconds. Keep moving. No one stops. No one stops. All right, check in with your back again. Is it flat as you tap down, or are you rounding your spine? All right, we want a nice flat back. It's gonna force you to really sink into those hips as you tap the ground. All right, we've got 20 seconds left on this, and then we're gonna go into our final 2-minute AMRAP. Final 2-minute AMRAP, that's nice. All right, no one stops. No one stops, I'm watching you. Oh, I'm watching all of you. All right, here we go. For 5, you have 3, you have 2, you have 1, good. All right, back down on the ground. We're back into those back flies. We're on to our final 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes. Here it is. Keep pushing yourself. You should be hitting the stride of this workout right now, feeling good and enjoying the process. Nice, breath in on the way down. Exhale, as you push yourself away in that push-up. Check in with your elbows and your shoulders. Where are they? Keep them in place. Don't let the lines of your body get thrown off, right? We are already 30 seconds into our final 2-minute AMRAP. Keep moving. Keep moving. I just love that push-up so much. All right, I'm back on my back fly. So I'm getting a little tired here, so I'm gonna pay extra attention to that connection to my lower body, all right? Your glutes, hamstrings, your legs, they make up a huge group of muscles in your body. So don't ignore them because you're just working on your back. Every movement is a full body movement, all right? Everything is working in harmony to make these movements happen. Nice. When you're in that hinge position, just like we do deadlifts, just like we do squats, you're gonna rotate those knees out so your hips open up and you feel that instant connection to your glutes. All right, nice flat back, opening up those dumbbells, nice and wide, nice and wide. I can feel my glutes tighten up every time I open up my arms. All right, we've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds, you keep working, because this is the last time on this. This is the last time on this. All right, we're going for 10. Going for 10, keep moving. Keep moving. Couple more, couple more. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1, bam! Everyone's up. Everyone's up, get up. Let's go. Final 2 minutes of lateral bounds. I want you to make this final 2 minutes the fastest that you've done so far, because you are going to get that rest after this. You do not need to stop. You do not need to stop the movement. All right, here we go. Keep pushing back into those hips. Nice flat back as you tap down. Keep the energy moving. We are already 30 seconds in. Time flies when you don't get to rest. You find rest is just a distraction that you don't really need. All right? Nice job with this. You should really be feeling those glutes firing up as we tap it down. What do we have? We have 1:10 left. 1:10 left of this. Nice. Keep that core nice and tight. Nice and tight. This should not be loose. It's engaged. It's reacting to the movement, and it's protecting your lower back. All right, we've got less than a minute. I want you everyone to pick it up. I want everyone just to pick their tempo up just a little bit. Whatever cardio you're doing right now, let's turn that 7-8 into a 9-10, because you're gonna get that rest in the next 40 seconds. Keep that shuffle. If you pick up your speed, that does not mean your technique and form goes out the window. Only pick up your tempo if you can still maintain that good body position, all right? Come on, all together. We've got 25 seconds. Remember why you signed on today. You came on to work, and that's what we're doing. All right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds before I give you that next rest. Push yourself, pick up that tempo for another 10. Let's go, let's go, keep moving. Keep moving for 5. Don't stop, don't stop. 3, 2, 1, boom! All right, there it is. Nice job. Air high five. Gaga! All right, let's grab a little sip of water. Grab a little sip of water. Now your heart rate is probably super elevated. Let's control that breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You should feel that air go straight down into your belly. It may be uncomfortable at first, but just stick with it. Nice. Who's ready for our final section? This guy right here. All right, we're gonna go. Your AMRAP. We've got bicep curls. Just regular, old school bicep curls. Gonna keep our palms up, elbows at our side, going for 8 of those. Be careful that your elbows don't get behind you in your curls, because it's not maximizing your biceps. Push them forward so there's more tension created in the front of your arm. So we've got 8 bicep curls. Now, we've got a gorgeous transition. Those of you who know me know I love a good transition between these movements. So we've got 8 curls here. Then at the top of that last curl, dumbbell stays here. We're gonna go into a full squat, boom, into an Arnold press. So squat, Arnold press. Now I don't want you to think of this as a thruster. I actually want you to think of this as 2 separate movements. You hit that squat, and then you rotate those dumbbells out above your head, all right? Palms start facing you, rotate 180 degrees at the top. We've got 8 of those, and then our cardio is a long jump to a burpee. So I'm just gonna move my mat out of the way. We've got a long jump, so we're here, nice soft landing, down to the ground, jump up, and hop back, all right? Show you a little bit more of that. Long jump, soft landing, right into that burpee, and then we're gonna hop back. That burpee, you can always give me plank style, all right? But find that tempo, maintain it for 2 minutes. All right? Here we go, we've got our final 12 minutes of work. I love this section. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. All right, here we go. So we're on those curls. We've got 8 of them. Here we go, in 3, in 2, in 1, and go. All right, we're on 2 minutes of that bicep curl. Pick up your weights. Couple things with your curl. I want you to start from the bottom up. So what are your feet doing? I have my feet planted, my toes planted into the ground. I have my knees rotated out, so I'm connected to my glutes, and I have a slight bend in my knee, all right? I'm not locking my legs out. Palms are up, right? Keeping my shoulders back, my chest open. If you are swinging the weight's too heavy, all right? You can always drop down to a single dumbbell for this, all right? Once you get your 8, we're going into that squat to Arnold press. So those palms start facing you. Full squat position, finish out with that press. Squat down and press. Now, with your squat, I want you again, talking a lot about your knees because it's gonna help set up the rest of your body and make sure everything is in line. So we're gonna rotate those knees out. We're gonna maintain that position as we go into our full squat. What I don't wanna see is this, knees going straight forward or knees caving in. Pull them apart. Down, keeping a nice tall upper body on the way down, so you have a nice line out your back. As you go into that Arnold press, I want you to squeeze your glutes so you keep your spine nice and neutral, all right? We have another 30 seconds on this. You're gonna keep working, you're gonna keep working. Keep those shoulders out of your ears as you go into the press. And what I mean by that, as you press that weight away, don't dislocate that line. Keep them down. All right, nice space between your ear and your shoulder. We have 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go into those long jumps to burpees. Here we go in 5, Here we go, 3, 2, 1, nice. All right, dumbbells go down, we go right into it. We've got our long jump, stick the landing, down into our burpee, hop up, and hop back, all right? Just find that tempo. And we're down. When you jump up from your burpee, think about a nice wide stance. I want you to jump to the outside of your hands. If you jump to the outside of your hands, then you're gonna be able to land on a full foot as you stand up. And we're not just standing up on the ball of our foot, all right? We're already 30 seconds in. We're already 30 seconds in. Now, if that hop is too much, take it out. Just give me burpees. If the burpee's too much, take it out. Just give me a hop. Give me that hop, that long jump, and a couple hops back, all right? This is your fitness journey, but I don't want you to just default to the easier or the regressed option, all right? Try it out first. Maybe you do a little combination. You give a couple of the full, and then you scale it back a little bit. All right, we've got less than a minute here. Nice soft landing, easy burpee, and some nice little hops back. When you land, don't let those knees cave in. Rotate those knees out. All right, 35 seconds. 35 seconds. Keep moving until I tell you to switch. No one's gonna stop. This is a great movement to have for 2 minutes. There's a lot going on, and it will allow you just to keep focused. All right, we have 17 seconds left, and then we're gonna go into round 2 of that AMRAP. And you're just gonna pick up wherever you left off. We've got 10. Get a couple more. Don't stop until I tell you to switch. In 3, 2, 1, that's it. Grab your dumbbells. Whether you're on that bicep curl or squat to Arnold press, let's go. Let's go. We've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is just flying by today, huh? All right, I'm gonna start off with my bicep curls. Check in. How are your feet planted? What are your knees doing? What is the position of your back and your shoulders? There's a lot happening. It's not just standing there, curling the weight. You need to be connected to your entire body to make this successful. Ground your feet, 2 soft knees, shoulders back, chest open, elbows pushed a little bit forward, going into that curl. Just like that back fly, every time I curl that weight, I can feel my glutes fire up and help me with the support. Another thing I want you to check. Oh, I've got a lot to say today. Your wrists. Don't let your wrists go limp. Keep them nice and strong, nice and neutral, especially at the bottom of the movement, so we're not releasing that tension, all right? Here we go. We have less than a minute. I'm going on to my squat to Arnold press. Wherever you are, just keep moving. With that squat, in any time that we do squats in these on-demand workouts, I want you to feel your full foot pushing through the floor as you stand. So that full foot includes your toes, especially that big toe. That big toe gives you a direct line to your posterior chains, to the backs of your legs. We want that connected, so we're maximizing that leg work. All right, we've got 15 seconds. 15 seconds to go, and then we're back on that long jump to burpee. Here we go. We've got 5. Keep going. Couple more reps. So 3, 2, 1. Here it is. All right. Weights down. We're right into it. You don't need that rest. That's not part of the format today. Nice. And we're gonna hop back. If you're watching, you can see I'm jumping to the outside of my hands with that burpee. It's just gonna get you lower into that squat position, making you more successful as you stand. All right, we're already 30 seconds in. We're 30 seconds in. We're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna maintain that pace. Now I know you're tired, but this is where it counts. This is where you tap in. You tap in and you push yourself. You stay uncomfortable. You don't stop just because you start getting tired or your muscles start to burn. That's your body cueing you up, telling you to push further. Push further. all right? We've got a minute. We've got a minute, and then we only have one more round after this. Nice job with this. Nice job. Soft landing right into that burpee. Here we go. 45 seconds. 45 seconds left. Keep moving. Nice job with this. Again, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. All right, here we go. Keep your body moving. Keep your body moving. We've got 30 seconds. We've got 30 seconds of work, and then we're gonna go into our final round. Pretty amazing how this time flies when we're not taking any rest. All right, a couple more of this. Here we go. We've got 12 seconds. We have 12 seconds. Here we go. Jump back. Here we go for 5. Get one more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, pick up your dumbbells. Let's go. Everyone up. We have 2 minutes of this AMRAP left. How we feeling at home? So good. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So good. All right, I'm back on my bicep curl. Trying to control that breath. Got that nice breath in through the nose. Exhaling as I pull that weight. The exhale of your breath should happen when your muscles are in their most stressed position. So as you're pushing away, as you're pulling the weight, that's when you want to use that exhale to help with the movement. All right, this is our last round on all of this. So I want you to enjoy this and enjoy the process. Working out is fun. It is good for your mental health and your physical health. This is not a punishment. This is enjoyment. All right, we've got 1 minute left. I'm moving on to my squat to Arnold press. Check in. Check in with yourself. How are your feet planted? How are your knees? How is your back? How are your shoulders? Everything is happening and helping you make this movement successful. Are you squeezing your glutes at the top so you have a nice neutral spine? Check in with this. These are questions you should be asking yourself the entire time that you are working, all right? We've got 30 seconds left. We've got 30 seconds left, and then we're gonna finish out with our final 2 minutes of steady cardio. Nice job with this. Nice job with this. You have 15 seconds. You keep working. You keep getting those reps in until I tell you to stop, all right? Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 5, in 3, in 2, 1. Weights down. Last 2 minutes of work. All right. Whatever cardio you are doing, you are maintaining for this 2 minutes. Absolutely no one is gonna stop. We're down. Right into that burpee. Jump nice and wide. Hop back. Just find your tempo. Find your pace that you can maintain for the full working set. Nice job with this. Good. We're down. Nice. We're already over 30 seconds into our final 2 minutes. Don't stop. I'm here. I'm cheering you on. I'm with you right now. I am in your space with you. I'm your biggest cheerleader. All right? Here we go. We're almost at that minute mark, and we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving. Just push yourself. Just push yourself. Stay uncomfortable. Stay uncomfortable. Embrace that discomfort. All right? Here we go. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. We're down. Keep your body moving. Keep your body moving. I'm not stopping. You're not stopping. All right, 45 seconds. All right, beautiful job with this. Beautiful job with this. Nice. Where we at? 30 seconds. Don't stop. I'm not. Good. Appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your commitment to working out, the importance of fitness in your life. All right, come on. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. A couple more. Couple more. Here we go. Here we go. In 5, In 3, in 2, in 1, bam! All right, all right, all right. Nice job. Nice job. Let's control our breath. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Feel that belly expand. Then exhale. Let's work through a couple of these. They might be uncomfortable at first. Give you a nice cool down and send you on your way. In through your nose. Keep that chest down. Give me a couple more. All right, let's go into a nice lunge. Let's lunge forward with our right leg. What I want you to do is push through those hips to the point where it's just slightly uncomfortable, not too bad. Feeling that back quad nice and stretched. Then I want you to get your hands on the ground. Just gonna focus on this. Still that breathing. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Let's rotate our upper body towards that knee. Nice. Back down. All right, let's bring that left leg forward. Left leg forward, push through your hips. Good, drop your hands to the floor. Good, rotate that upper body. Good, from here, return profile for you. Let's get our fingertips facing us. Push through the base of your palm. Feel that nice stretch on the outsides of your arms. While we're here, we're gonna go to some nice cat-cows. So pushing the floor away, and then releasing. Good. Let's get one more. Then from here, let's push back and finish in that child's pose position. And you can hang out here for as long as you'd like. Thank you everyone for your hard work today. Appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day for yourself. Hope this sets up the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening for success. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.